Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Please be seated. It is my privilege to now invite Shri Girish Chandra Murmu, the Comptroller and Auditor General of India, to deliver his welcome address.
Her Excellency Srimati Droupadi Murmu, the Hon'ble President of India, Chairman of ASOSAI, General Tanatap Indamara, Secretary General of ASOSAI, Mr. Hokai, distinguished delegates, special invitees, ladies and gentlemen. It is my privilege and honor to extend a very warm welcome to all of you to the 16th Assembly of Asian Organization of Supreme Audit Institution, or the ASOSAI. I am particularly thankful to Her Excellency, the Honorable President of India, for gracing this occasion with her esteemed presence as the chief guest. Her unwavering support for the principles of transparency, accountability, governance, and inclusive development has been a source of great inspiration to all of us. Your Excellency, your presence here today underscores the importance of this assembly and strengthens our resolve to pursue the path of excellence in public sector auditing. We are pleased to welcome the heads of SAIs, heads of delegations, along with their distinguished delegate teams. We are also pleased to note that the representative of Chair and Secretary General of the International Organization of Supreme Audit Institutions and the senior management of Organization of Supreme Audit Institutions of the ASOSAI Development Initiative are present with us on this momentous occasion. ASOSAI is one of the 7 regional group of ASOSAI. It was established in 1979 with 11 members, with the objectives of promoting cooperation among member SAIs through exchange of ideas and experiences in the field of public sector audit, facilitating capacity development for government auditors, and promoting closer collaboration and brotherhood among auditors in the audit fraternity. ASOSAI has since grown to 48 members, with SAI India being one of its charter members. This first assembly was held in New Delhi in 1979. It is therefore a proud moment for us to welcome the 48-member strong ASOSAI back to its place of birth. As a community of public sector auditors, the ASOSAI membership represents shared values and goal of public accountability that bind us together. Over the years, ASOSAI has provided a vibrant platform for exchange of ideas, capacity development of public sector auditors, and dissemination of technical and domain knowledge across the membership that has helped to deepen and strengthen the roots of public sector auditing profession in the member SAI countries. Excellency, today more than ever, Supreme Audit institutions are at the forefront of critical oversight, ensuring public funds are safeguarded, particularly in times of unprecedented crisis, whether during the pandemic, in the fight against climate change, or in advancing the sustainable development goal. SAI's role in preserving integrity and accountability has never been more essential. COVID-19 exposed not only vulnerabilities in public health finance, but also highlighted how misappropriations can peak, particularly in pandemic-related spending. In this digital age, government adopts AI and emerging technologies to deliver services. SAIs must address growing risks, privacy breaches, algorithmic biases, and social exclusion. SAIs have responsibility to scrutinize whether these advancements serve all citizens fairly and inclusively, ensuring no one is left behind. The impact of climate change alone, expected to cause trillions in economic losses, demands urgent SAI-led audits of adaptation and mitigation strategies. Furthermore, SAIs must champion knowledge sharing, particularly in implementing best practices, the focus on the public sector audit community, on implementation of international standard of supreme audit institutions, and the leveraging of technology to optimize audit effectiveness are enabling SAIs to not only meet today's challenges, but also tomorrow's uncertainties. This gathering of the highest office of Supreme Audit Institution could not have come to a better time. Over the next few days, these dignitaries representing their respective SAIs shall be engaged in insightful discussions and exchange of ideas that will go a long way on defining the future course of the auditing community of this region. Excellencies, the institution of the Controller and Auditor General is more than 160-year-old. Since our independence in 1947, we have worked tirelessly to strengthen our audit capabilities, resources, and most importantly, our skills and competencies to match up with the developments over the years and challenges emerging from the climate change, emerging technologies, and crises like COVID-19 pandemic. As SAI India prepares to take over the chairmanship of ASOSAI, we do so with a deep sense of responsibility and commitment. We are acutely aware of the challenges that lie ahead, but we are equally determined to rise to the occasion and continue good work initiated by our predecessors. It is our firm belief that ASOSAI must evolve to remain relevant and responsive to the needs of its members in an ever-changing world. I am happy to mention that the Assembly sessions will provide ample opportunities to further strengthen sharing of knowledge and building up capacity of SAI auditors so that they are fully equipped to meet emerging challenges through creation of several new working groups on IT audit and data analytics, state-owned enterprises, and regional and municipal audit. Excellency, Madam President, it has been a practice to hold one-day symposium along with ASOSAI Assembly on an issue of topical relevance. Accordingly, a symposium will be held on 25th September 2024 on digital public infrastructure and gender divide, issue of inclusion and accessibility. I firmly believe that the symposium will be another ideal forum for exchange of knowledge and experiences on the audit of digital public infrastructure for provision of public services and the issues of gender divide. As the Assembly convenes today, it is imperative for members of SAIs to reflect on the remarkable contribution made by the leadership of ASOSAI in guiding the organization towards continued success over the years. ASOSAI has emerged as a vital pillar and regional collaboration, knowledge sharing, and capacity building for Supreme Audit institutions across Asia. This progress has been made possible through the tireless efforts of the current chair, the SAI Thailand, the Secretary General SAI China, Capacity Development Administrator SAI Japan, and all the governing board members. Excellency, on behalf of the ASOSAI community represented here, I am proud to state the 16th Assembly will culminate with the new declaration that will provide the roadmap for the future work of the association and its members. I would like to once again extend warm welcome to Her Excellency and all the distinguished delegates to the 16th ASOSAI Assembly. I hope that your time here in India will be productive, enlightening, and enjoyable. SAI India has made every effort to ensure that your stay is comfortable and that you are experiencing the best of our culture and hospitality. As we embark on this important journey together, I am confident that the bond of friendship and cooperation that we strengthen during this assembly will serve as the foundation for future success. To conclude, I express my gratitude to Her Excellency President of India to grace this occasion. Also, I sincerely hope that our distinguished delegates from abroad will have a cherished memories of their time here, both in terms of the professional engagement and the warmth of our hospitality. I wish everyone a pleasant and enriching stay in India. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your warm words of welcome. Your message has deeply resonated with us in showing a path for future of the ASOSAI community. We are profoundly honored with the presence of Her Excellency, Madam President, among us. May I now request the CAG of India to present a memento to the Hon'ble President of India as a symbol of our gratitude to Her Excellency Srimati Droupadi Murmu for her gracious presence. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. I am honored to introduce our next speaker, General Chanatap Idamra, President of the State Audit Commission of the Kingdom of Thailand and Chairman of ASOSAI. I invite General Idamra to deliver his address.
เรียนท่านโดพาดีหมูมูประธานาธิบดีสหรัฐอินเดียเรียนมิสเตอร์กิริชจันทรามูมูผู้ว่าการตรวจเงินแผ่นดินสหรัฐอินเดียสมาชิกคณะมนตรีและเจ้าภาพจัดการประชุมเรียนมิสเตอร์หัวไข่ผู้ว่าการตรวจเงินแผ่นดินแห่งสหรัฐประชาชนจีนในฐานะเลขาธิการแอสโซไซเรียนท่านสุภาพบุรุษและท่านสุภาพสตรีทุกท่านผมรู้สึกเป็นเกียรติที่ได้มาทำหน้าที่เป็นประธานในการประชุมสมัชชาแอสโซไซครั้งที่ 16และได้พบกับคณะผู้แทนอันทรงเกียรติขององค์การสถาบันการตรวจสอบสูงสุดแห่งภูมิภาคเอเชียในวันนี้ลำดับแรกผมขอขอบคุณท่านโดพาดีมูมูประธานาธิบดีสหรัฐอินเดียที่ให้เกียรติมาร่วมพิธีเปิดการประชุมสมัชชาแอสโซไซครั้งที่ 16และขอขอบคุณมิสเตอร์กิริชจันทรามูมูผู้ว่าการตรวจเงินแผ่นดินแห่งสหรัฐอินเดียที่ให้เกียรติเป็นเจ้าภาพจัดการประชุมณกรุงนิวเดลีเมืองหลวงของสหรัฐอินเดียที่มีความเจริญรุ่งเรืองทางประวัติศาสตร์วัฒนธรรมและความเจริญก้าวหน้าทางเทคโนโลยีการต้อนรับด้วยมิตรไมตรีของท่านช่วยเสริมสร้างบรรยากาศแห่งการแลกเปลี่ยนความเรียนรู้และส่งเสริมความสัมพันธ์และความร่วมมืออันดีระหว่างประเทศสมาชิกของเราการประชุมสมัชชาแอสโซไซครั้งที่ 16เป็นการประชุมที่ประเทศสมาชิกทุกท่านได้กลับมาพบหน้ากันอีกหลังจากสถานการณ์การแพร่ระบาดของโรคเชื้อไวรัสโควิด -19 ได้คลี่คลายลงในหลายประเทศในฐานะประธานแอสโซไซสำนักงานการตรวจเงินแผ่นดินไทยตระหนักถึงข้อจำกัดและโอกาสในการพัฒนางานตรวจสอบในช่วงวิกฤตการณ์ที่ผ่านมาจึงขอฉันทานุมัติจากที่ประชุมสมัชชาแอสโซไซครั้งที่ 15เมื่อปีคศ 2021เพื่อรับรองปฏิญญากรุงเทพว่าด้วยการเตรียมความพร้อมขององค์กรตรวจเงินแผ่นดินในยุคปกติถัดไปสำนักงานการตรวจเงินแผ่นดินไทยในฐานะประธานแอสโซไซได้ขับเคลื่อนปฏิญญากรุงเทพโดยการจัดการประชุมสัมมนาออนไลน์จำนวน 4 ครั้งเพื่อแลกเปลี่ยนองค์ความรู้และประสบการณ์ภายใต้ประเด็นสำคัญ 4 ประการประกอบด้วย 1. การเสริมสร้างธรรมาภิบาลในยุคถัดไปให้มีการรักษาวินัยการเงินการคลังของรัฐสร้างการมีส่วนร่วมในการเชื่อมโยงเครือข่ายการต่อต้านการทุจริตคอร์รัปชันและสนับสนุนระบบการบริหารราชการทางอิเล็กทรอนิกส์ 2. การส่งเสริมผลสำฤทธิ์ในการพัฒนาที่ยั่งยืนโดยการพัฒนาการตรวจสอบด้านสิ่งแวดล้อมและการปฏิบัติตามเป้าหมายการพัฒนาที่ยั่งยืน 3. การนำเทคโนโลยีชั้นสูงมาใช้ในการตรวจสอบภาครัฐเพื่อรองรับ การปฏิวัติดิจิทัลและประการสุดท้ายการตอบสนองต่อภัยพิบัติและโรคระบาดโดยการแลกเปลี่ยนองค์ความรู้และประสบการณ์เกี่ยวกับการเตรียมความพร้อมรับมือภัยพิบัติและโรคระบาดตลอดจนกำหนดแผนปฏิบัติงานในช่วงเวลาดังกล่าวการขับเคลื่อนปฏิญากรุงเทพแสดงให้เห็นว่าประเทศสมาชิก ASOSAI ตระหนักรู้และเข้าใจถึงสภาพแวดล้อมที่ส่งผลกระทบต่อการตรวจเงินแผ่นดินให้มีการเตรียมความพร้อมเพื่อรองรับความเปลี่ยนแปลงและความไม่แน่นอนในอนาคตอย่างไรก็ดีการวิเคราะห์และการวางแผนการปฏิบัติงานด้วยวิธีการคาดการณ์และออกแบบอนาคตหรือ foresight approach ยังคงเป็นสิ่งจำเป็นเนื่องจากองค์กรตรวจเงินแผ่นดินจะต้องมีการปรับตัวและปรับปรุงการทำงานอยู่เสมอเพื่อรองรับสภาวะแวดล้อมที่อาจเปลี่ยนแปลงได้ตลอดเวลาผมขอขอบคุณประเทศสมาชิกที่ให้ความร่วมมือในการขับเคลื่อนปฏิญากรุงเทพด้วยดีเสมอมาความมุ่งมั่นตั้งใจและการสนับสนุนของท่านเป็นส่วนสำคัญในการยกระดับ ASOSAI ไปสู่องค์กรที่มีความเข้มแข็งและยั่งยืนในอนาคตสุดท้ายนี้ผมมีความยินดีที่จะเป็นอย่างยิ่งที่จะเรียนให้ทุกท่านทราบว่าการประชุมสมัชชา ASOSAI ครั้งที่ 16 ตรงกับการเฉลิมฉลองครบ 45 ปีของการก่อตั้ง ASOSAI นับตั้งแต่ปี ค.ศ. 1979 ผมจึงขอใช้โอกาสนี้แสดงความยินดีและขอบคุณประเทศสมาชิก ASOSAI ทุกท่านที่ได้ทุ่มเทสรรพกำลังแรงกายแรงใจเพื่อวางรากฐานของ ASOSAI ให้เป็นองค์กรที่มีคุณค่าและเป็นที่ยอมรับในเวทีระหว่างประเทศบัดนี้ได้เวลาอันสมควรแล้วผมขอเปิดการประชุมสมัชชา ASOSAI ครั้งที่ 16 ณ บัดนี้ขอให้การประชุมประสบความสำเร็จบรรลุวัตถุประสงค์ที่ตั้งใจไว้ทุกประการขอบคุณครับ
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful words. It is a great honor now to hear from our esteemed chief guest. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together in welcoming Her Excellency, Hon'ble President of India, Srimati Droupadi Murmu, to deliver her address.
Present at this opening ceremony of 16th ASOSAI Assembly, Comptroller and Auditor General of India, Sri Girish Chandra Murmu, President of the State Audit Commission of the Kingdom of Thailand and Chairman of ASOSAI General Chanathap Inthamola, Auditor General of the National Audit Office of the People's Republic of China and Secretary General of ASOSAI, Mr. Hou Thai, Heads of Supreme Audit Institutions, distinguished delegates, senior management of ASOSAI India, ladies and gentlemen, Namaskar. It is indeed with a great pleasure that I am addressing this august gathering of distinguished delegates of Asian Organizations of Supreme Audit Institution known as ASOSAI. I offer my warm welcome to all of you. The profession of audit and accounting is as old as civilization itself. In India, we have scriptures which talk about how fiscal prudence and financial probity are critical elements of statecraft. Similar references can also be found in the civilizational journey of Egypt, Greece, and Rome. In this historical context, I regard the 16th Assembly of the ASOSAI as a continuity of the humanities' efforts to evolve a better and prosperous society by adhering to the canons of fiscal prudence and financial probity. Ladies and gentlemen, the CAG of India plays a key role in ensuring transparency and accountability in country's public finance. It was not without reason that the Indian Constitution vested the office of CAG with a wide mandate and complete autonomy. While explaining the role of CAG in the Constituent Assembly, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, the architect of our Constitution, had aptly described the CAG as the most important officer in the Constitution of India. I believe that the office of the CAG has lived up to the expectations of the Constitution makers. It follows a strict code of ethical and moral conduct that ensures the highest order of probity in its functioning. What is equally important for effective auditing of public finance is timeliness. If a wrong is pointed out well within time, it can be corrected. This implies that an auditor is entrusted with the task of not only pointing out faults, but also suggest a way out to improve the quality of governance. The mandate of public sector audits has expanded beyond traditional auditing to include assessing the effectiveness of public welfare schemes and projects, ensuring that they serve all citizens equitably. In an increasingly technology-driven world, more and more public services are being delivered using technology. Audit, therefore, needs to keep up with the technological evolution in order to be able to perform its oversight functions effectively. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are at the critical juncture where emerging digital technologies like artificial intelligence, data analytics, machine learning, and geospatial technology are becoming the backbone of modern governance. Digital public infrastructure serves as the foundation of supports and enhance the functioning of the digital economy and services provided to citizens. I am told that the theme of the symposium held along with the Assembly is public service delivery through digital public infrastructure. From digital identities, the e-governance platforms, DPI has the potential to revolutionize the delivery of public services and goods, making them more accessible, efficient, and inclusive. Indeed, we have seen the transformation that DPI has ushered in India. I am particularly happy to note that one of the sub-themes for discussion is the issue of potential disparities in access to digital infrastructure, a subject very close to my heart. In many parts of the world, women and vulnerable sections of the society have less access to digital technologies, fewer opportunities to develop digital skills, and are underrepresented in the digital economy. This divide not only limits their ability to access essential services, but also perpetuates inequality. This is where the role of supreme audit institutions becomes crucial. The auditors, you have the unique responsibility and opportunity to ensure that digital public infrastructure is designed and implemented in a way that is inclusive and accessible to all. Ladies and gentlemen, Mahatma Gandhi, father of our nation, is an inspiring figure for all of us, but he should be a role model, especially for independent supreme audit institutions too. He began his career in public service in South Africa with the launch of the Natal Indian Congress. In 1894, when he was barely 25 years old, he took pains to explain a discrepancy of 6 pence in the annual report of that organization. In all his life, handling large amounts of public donations for various causes. He remained as meticulous as ever. It is said that in his account books, the expression miscellaneous was a taboo. He regarded carefully kept accounts as a must for any organization. He said, and I quote, "Without properly kept accounts, it is impossible to maintain truth in its pristine purity," unquote. He would have wanted public auditors to speak truth without ambiguity. Sharpness and bluntness are opposing qualities, but an ideal public auditor is one who combines them. Instead of financial walls is often beset by opaque account practices. In this setting, the role of independent Supreme Audit institution is to see that public resources are managed efficiently, effectively, and with the utmost integrity. Audits and evaluations by SAI not only safeguard public funds but also enhance public confidence in governance. With Asia emerging as the continent that is setting global economic agenda of all, you carry the onerous task of improving the lives of more than half of the humanity. I am told that ASOSAI as a regional group of the International Organization of Supreme Audit Institutions collaborates internationally to improve standards of people's life. This is a remarkable feat. In the recent conference of the Supreme Audit Institutions of G20 countries at Goa, the member nations resolved to collaborate, learn, and emulate the best audit practices from each other. This resolution is consistent with the age-old spirit of India, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the whole world is but a family. I am told that ASOSAI began its journey from New Delhi in 1979. So today you are coming back to your roots. The institution of CAG of India has a rich history of public auditing. I am confident that SAI India, as host of the 16th ASOSAI Assembly, will have lot to offer in the deliberations of the learned minds gathered here. I would also like to congratulate SAI India for assuming the chairmanship of ASOSAI for the period 2024 to 2027. This is the fourth occasion when CAG of India will chair the ASOSAI. This is a momentous occasion, not just for SAI India, but for us as a nation. I am confident that under the able stewardship of the CAG of India, ASOSAI will reach new heights, fostering greater cooperation and innovation among the members. I wish you fruitful discussions and a successful assembly ahead. Together, you can work towards a future where audits contribute not only to transparency and accountability, but also to a more inclusive and equitable society. I am hopeful that in addition to the official deliberations, you will have an opportunity to explore and enjoy the rich and diverse Indian culture. I wish you all a comfortable and enjoyable stay in India. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Please rise for the national anthem.